Legendary.
G-Wagon and put the tints on it. Independent, but I shop like I've been on. I'm who she won't sit on. I spit just like a glizzy with the Prince on. I'm rocking shit inspired by a Prince song. Fresh out of rap, ain't a stain on no land on them. She want to choose me, make a movie, but shit get spooky. I'm dressed in Koji, man, she treat me like a groupie, and I'm cool with that. Cause she needed more than I do, nobody, but that's cool. I used to blaze it back in high school.
And we are back. We are back to another episode of the Soul Table. Welcome to our table. Hopefully one day we'll be at your table. Before we get started, though.
I think we're there.
You here?
Yeah, I think we're there.
All right. Well, just so you know, before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe, comment. We definitely will respond, but definitely subscribe. If you like it, subscribe. If you love it, subscribe. Pass it on to other people. Bring them to the table. Now, I'm hype. That tip song got me hype, Uncle Mike. I want you to know, I was like, at first I was like up here, but now I feel like I want to be in like an alleyway ready to rob somebody.
Yeah, the jukes is definitely up.
It is. Thank you, Tips. Appreciate you. As you know, we got our people with us. I got, the other half of the Soul Table with me, aka Sneaker King of Philly.
I try my hardest. This is Carl.
Also known as Flight. I'm Willie, because this shit is just too easy.
That shit is too easy.
Just too easy. You ain't gonna give me my too easy?
Fucking too easy.
Too easy.
Too easy.
Too easy.
Just too fucking easy.
I don't even want to play no more.
He don't even want to play. I'm done. That's all I'm saying. And then we got a cameraman, Junior.
How's it going?
That's what I'm talking about. Man, hey, love them shorts, champ. Shorts is in.
Thank you, sir.
And then, of course, he don't need no introduction. You don't even see him on the camera. It's Uncle Mike in the house. Uncle Mike, let him know you ain't here.
Yo.
I mean, you heard him in the beginning, Mel. That's Uncle Mike. But how y'all feeling today? Y'all good? Good. That's that should just, I'm still in there. Like, just put you in a different world. We gonna get into him a little bit later.
Ski mask season in the summer is crazy, though.
No, it's too high for that shit. Like, I'm gonna let you know right now. Like, if I see you with a mask on, I'm not thinking you robbing me. I either think your breath stink, your teeth fucked up, you ugly, or you just not right in the head. It's too high for that. Real shit.
I don't think none of that shit.
I do. It's too high for that.
Shout out to all my homies out there that really do this.
You can't shout out the hood like that.
I can do that as much as I want.
Allegedly.
You got to put your legend in there.
How y'all doing out there?
Oh, shit.
All my folks. Germantown and Kensington. Down the beach.
G-Town, go get us. Go get them. Double G block.
Germantown's finest.
I'm mad I did a Hattie introduction, but that's cool. Ain't nobody socking me, so I ain't worried about it.
Yo, you out of
It's
pocket.
obvious I'm hot. It's obvious you're cool.
All right, let me stop playing.
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean? But today, like, we're gonna get into it right away. Nike is making moves despite the fact that they're flatlining in the market. They have decided to take the innovative approach to regaining the throne. Still sitting pretty far behind ASIC, New Balance. What's another one? Saucony, Puma. Saucony. I'm sorry, Philly, right? But sitting mightily behind them. But they decided to go into the more innovative direction, and they actually decided to come out and link up with Hyperice and create a wearable boot that massages your foot with heat and ice. On top of that, they made a vest that also cools down and warms up your body to your peak athletic condition. And it's I ain't gonna hold you. That shit crazy. Like, I sent you the pictures. You was like, yeah, you ain't think the shoe was wearable. I found out it actually is. I'm not saying you can run ball in it.
No, I don't think it's like wearable to the point where you could like keep walking or whatever the case may be.
Right.
I think it's probably one of them jumps where you got to sit down.
Oh, but
want to fuck it up.
But the fact that you are able to like so with the boot, you can actually walk in it. You just can't. You do your active shit in it. So
I
don't
know. Do we call it a boot? I mean, it's big.
I mean, it looked like a boot.
But,
He's number one.
I mean, like it's it looked like a regular sneaker. The only person that seemed to have it on was LeBron James. So,
but the crazy part is they gave it to all the Olympians too. So I guess they're the A group, the testers. And to be honest with you, I would like to be a part of that group, Nike. I'm not saying, you can send me something that I count for, but I'm gonna put it to use. I'm gonna wear it everywhere. Concerts, bar mitzvahs, I go to those. I've been to 2. Very weird. Baby showers, especially if they got on Barberry, I'm putting that on.
I'm not gonna hold you. After a basketball game, it would be nice to have something like that.
Get off the court, have your foot rubbed. Like you can't ask somebody just to rub your foot. It just don't go down that way. It just don't. But like, if they put that, in general or pop, like, for people to get general release or something like that, like, would that be something that obviously you'd be interested in? But what price point would you actually get in on that?
I think for me, it's probably gonna be like a $725 shoe.
$725, God damn.
Maybe more.
I can see it being more because like when they did the Hyper Adapt, what you pay for that?
All right, so which one we talking about? We talking about the Earls?
Yeah.
All right, so the Earls they retailed for they did retail for $7, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure because you had to get it wasn't a raffle. It was like you had to get like an invitation. It was like from all the Nike. What do you call that? It was whoever was a Nike member for a long time, and then they sent you something, and afterwards you had to do the little thing to go to New York.
So it was like the early drop, John, where you had to hurry up down.
It wasn't really an early drop. It wasn't a hurry up type situation. You signed up for it, they got back to you, and then that was that. Right. And then I remember Tiffany Bears being there because I got my John signed. I need to wear them. Matter of fact, I haven't even worn them yet.
Damn, that was some time ago, champ. Them shit might fall
was.
apart.
Them bitches, no, they good.
Nah, I'm joking. I know you're not. I know about you.
No, I mean, bro, this is all right. So Nike has always been at the top.
Yes.
When it comes to like innovation, like remember the contacts? Yeah. They have for the football players. I like that LeBron did this because LeBron, he obviously spent so much money on his.
But he ain't spend money on. He ain't spend no money on that.
I'm saying like he was the one that brought it together, the Hyperice and the Nike to bring something like this together, because he's the one that uses Hyperice on his body,
right,
as much as anybody. So this little collaboration, if it wasn't for LeBron, I'm not gonna sit up here and like leave him out of this shit.
But can you really call it little? Because if LeBron is involved, like he got his hands in just about everything, whether it's a podcast, whether it's the barbershop, whether it's a movie, whether it's a soccer team, he got his hands in it. That means it's going to become movement. I think personally, like
this might be a pre-order situation where you might like you might have to go on there. I don't think it might be a drop. I think it's probably gonna be like a pre-order situation.
Yeah, I think so.
Like where you just you pre-order it and then eventually it'll come to you, like Junior, how it was for the artifacts, the dunks. Like if y'all had paid attention. And not to go off topic, but if y'all paid attention to, everybody was scrambling on sneakers a few weeks ago trying to get them. And, there was only, 222 pairs on sneakers, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's 1,000 pairs that came out. But it was 222 pairs that came on the sneakers app. So, like, bro, y'all didn't even have to go through all that. Me and Junior, I remember we was at work and wound up, Junior, I had showed it to him, and then he went and found this shit. He's like, oh, they dropping today. I'm like, fuck, they ain't. He sent me the link, and yeah, it was like all you had to do was you could just pre-order. That was it. So everybody just slept on this shit. So I think that this is probably gonna be one of the pre-order type situations because it's gonna be expensive.
It is.
This ain't gonna be something cheap.
No,
I've never seen nothing that can massage and ice and heat and all that shit at the same time. And it looks good. It looked like a good sneaker to wear.
It do. I thought honestly when I first saw like the blueprints for it, which obviously is actually out, I looked and was like, yo. Where can I get this? Because it took me back to that what's the joint? The Comme des Garçons phone posits.
Yeah.
So I thought it was something like that. But like personally, I think it's a step in the right direction for Nike because of the fact that they actually take the time to, like, they're not afraid to take that leap into the next like century, the next movement. Like we want hoverboards, we want floating cars where they up here making auto lace sneaks. Like the faster they can get me to the Fifth Element life, like the Jetsons, like I want that.
Dead.
I know we probably gonna be going, but if you can get me just a little closer to that, I'm cool with it. And on top of that, I'm not saying this is the save all, like the say all be all that'll save Nike. But we ain't get one. They can do it with magnets, but you gonna get cancer.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Well, your balls might fall off.
That's worth it.
All right, you won't have no more kids anyway. No more. But at the end of the day, like I looked at that.
You sound like you mad about that.
What?
I don't want to work. I'm good. I got my one. I'm straight.
I am mad. I'm out here with like a 5-piece, and you just out here.
One daughter.
That's crazy.
One niece.
That man.
Don't you like that?
He rolled the dice. But then you remember he was like, man, I really wanted a son, but I'm cool with a daughter. You ain't had no alternative. What you thought you were going to get a dinosaur?
Friend,
what you thought you were going to get a toaster? You seen that episode of the Cosby's when the dude's giving birth to like remote control cars and hoagies? You seen that shit. Cliff gave birth to a hoagie and a root beer soda, dog. Like that shit was crazy. Like, Theo was pregnant. Who knocked Theo up?
And Kari, if you watching this, hi. My best friend, dog. It's just,
all I'm saying is I like the fact that Nike takes the risk. Like they're not afraid to do that. Other companies, they really are. Like they don't take that like they're none of them are gonna take. They're gonna take the initiative with comfort.
Well, you already know why they're gonna take these risks.
Because they can do it.
Because they can do. Yeah, they've been around.
But
Nike's still, no matter which way you want to call it.
But they're the blueprint for it because you
Everything.
can't go to the Air Mag and then not try to make it to another Air Mag. You can't give me nothing like that. You can't even give me a rendition of it. Otherwise, you got the guy, what's his name, Electro Kicks. He out here making Air Mags and auto lace sneaks, which is beyond me, fucking dope. But at the end of the day, what can you say? Speaking of what can you say, Kendrick drawing Lamar like 6 times. Like, that's like stomping on a grave, peeing on it, spitting on it, taking a shit and slapping his mom.
I like all that shit.
Wow.
I like all that shit.
That's his favorite rapper.
I like all that shit.
Wow.
Favorite rapper.
Wow.
And
Uncle Mike is violent. Wow.
Because I know y'all probably looking at me, y'all about to say some shit. I fuck with Kendrick heavy. Like I even called this shit beforehand. I said Kendrick is a better rapper.
Oh,
but we're not going to hate on Drake.
You can't. No.
Drake makes better music.
To be fair, Drake makes better music.
And I still, in my opinion, I think this shit fake. I really think it. Because all of a sudden out of nowhere, just everybody just hate Drake. He didn't did collaborations.
Oh no, we just was like, let's face reality. Drake would I love
smart
Drake,
move though, Drake.
but he probably was exhausted. Everybody's exhausted from Drake. Like you can't go from Thank Me Later to house music. I ain't gonna lie, the house album was shit.
Was fire, bro.
House music was shit. Beyonce, step it up.
No, she remember they see that's the thing about Drake. We're going on topic again, but the thing about Drake is the fact that he sat down and talked with Beyonce before he did that shit.
Yeah, because he dropped this.
They did it the day before. Both of them Jones was. I don't fuck with Beyonce like that.
Whoa, Beehive. I am sorry for what he said.
I don't. Because y'all follow her.
Fuck all that soft shit. Black Air Force energy. I want to talk about Kendrick. Let's talk about
that ain't Black Air Force energy no more. That's Nike Shox.
Black Shox.
It ain't even Black Shox. It's just Nike Shox.
Nike Shox energy.
Which leads to the next question. Like y'all saw the video. If you have it, it's playing softly somewhere on the screen. I don't know where we gonna put it, but it's definitely there. I'm right there. I'm going. But at the end of the day, he did something that was so like heavy that you can't get. I ain't never seen it. None of y'all have. One day the Shock is worth what, 225, 180, around that 180, 225,
170,
around that range.
Like that, yeah.
And he sings a song 6 times, and in that 6 times, the song is what, 4 minutes long, and that's 24 minutes. And in 25 minutes, that shoe went from $180 to $725. To which now, I'm not saying none of us is going to buy, but I'm not spending that much on a Shock.
I'm not buying a Shock.
The man had high heel Shocks at one point, which again, if that's what you wear, that's what you wear. But I'm telling you right now,
Bing.
You run up on me in some Shocks, champ, you catching these hands. Ain't going to be no, let's talk about it. Like he did it in that and some Diesel jeans.
Would you grab the Vince Carters?
I would. I told you that's like one of my favorite shoes. It wasn't a Grail, but the commercial was one of my favorite too. Also, he jumped over a 7-foot pole with those on.
There's not too many shoes that have that nostalgia that I wouldn't grab though. So,
right. So you telling me right now, like if they came back out with the VC Shox,
I wasn't a fan. They're supposed to be coming back out with them. I was not a fan.
yeah, they are. Yes, I did
They
see
actually
it wasn't the colorway because they had a couple colorways. The red and white was hot.
purples,
The black and purple, the original
the
ones.
white and
silver.
blue. The white and
White and blue. You talking about the USA Jones,
They're
right?
not.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just something about.
Is it because it got the extra heel piece? You feel like Prince? You got
No,
your heel
no,
elevated.
Nothing like that.
It's like calf raises.
It just don't. It just never did nothing for me. Like it's always. There's always a sneaker out there that y'all look at, that y'all just be like, whatever. I never even attempted to grab them, Joe.
So you saying the Shox aren't worth it?
I mean, I like to see them, but I don't think it's something that I would wear. Don't get me wrong.
Are they worth the price point that they're at right
hell
now?
no,
Is that
bro.
what you're
Both.
asking?
Nobody worry about that. No.
So-
No. At the 180, 225 mark, yes.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
Like if it would have stayed there, then yes, I would.
God.
I would 10 million% be like, cool. Not because Kendrick.
You talking about
put
the
them
ones
on.
that Kendrick had on, or you talking about the
one-
ones that Vince Carter's?
The ones Kendrick had on. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
They light, bro. I don't like them.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, in my opinion, because it's such a nostalgic shoe for both of us, like that's our high school years right there. That's right there. That's my freshman year. That's my freshman year.
I don't even think nobody even played in them Jones in high school. Like, more and more I think about it, I don't even remember people.
If I
walking around
recall,
in them.
DeJuan Wagner did when he was in.
Probably did.
Mansion.
No,
I'm just
no.
talking about
When he
my
was in
joint.
Camden.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping.
I'm pretty sure he did. DeJuan, if you watching
Shout out
this,
Juan. How you doing, bro?
subscribe,
See you
like,
in a minute.
comment. We gonna get a hold of you because I need to know. This is a bunch of things I want to know from you. But at the end of the day,
Easy money, bro.
is it?
Yeah, I'm cool with him. I play ball with him.
That's what I'm talking about. But so I'm like, how do I view it? It's I could see myself with those Shox on, with a plaid shirt, like going to like maybe like one of my kids' functions. That's like an old head shoe to me, like a legit dad shoe. No, those are the Kendricks. Those are Kendrick heels. Those are slides.
Not that color.
Not that color.
They wasn't that color.
That what they didn't even have that color. You
You gotta send me that picture so I can show context for it. Yeah.
context. So no, because we turned off and it's gonna look weird. So you need to see who we was talking about. But you know what we talking about. He had the suit on with the Shox and everybody was like, "What's going on?" But I can see myself
Bro,
like
he don't. And I hate to say,
I never seen that picture. That's
Yo,
crazy.
Kendrick does not have good style.
like I could see myself wearing that shoe.
I don't know if that's like a West Coast. He don't got no style, bro.
Don't worry about that. He
That
don't
joint
need
trash,
it.
bro.
But so
Anything better on just having the black Air
So to
Force One
provide the context of what the Shock is, because you ain't supposed to have style with that shoe. I would wear that with some like semi baggy loose fit jeans, some dad glasses, and like maybe the sweatshirt that I got from Sports Illustrated subscription
No
for my
fucking
2-year
swag,
Sports
bro.
Illustrated
That shit look
subscription.
bad, bro.
You know, with the double XL, but it might say 49ers on it. That's what you would wear that with. Probably to your kid's soccer game.
That's what you would wear. I'm never touching that type of shit.
I feel like you are, because that's where our old is headed.
That's where you're headed. I'm never wearing that shit.
It's definitely a tracksuit shoe.
Oh, 100% is. That's definitely a swishy suit.
Yeah, swishy
Joan, that's definitely like a loose fit nylon Joan.
Compression tights.
Yo, this shit is.
I
ain't
don't
gonna
know.
hold
That's too
you.
clunky of a shoe.
This
but
shit-
it's like a clog to me.
Bro.
I'd still wear it.
This shit is making me cringe because Kendrick has not had a good sneaker situation yet. Now we could talk this Kendrick Drake shit. Y'all want to do the battles with that? Drake is winning by far by fucking the fours and the Jordans and all that.
We'll have
Drake
that
is
conversation
way ahead,
a little bit
But-
later as well.
bro. But no,
So-
Kendrick had. Hold on, he had the Forrest Gumps. Cortez. It's a West Coast thing, of course. I mean, no. All right. What else has he worn besides a black Air Force One?
All right,
He
let's
did wear that.
Let's take it down this way.
Don't forget.
He had the
I'm
Reebok
pointing this
ventilators.
out.
Hold on.
He's wearing fakes. He's wearing fakes proudly.
You can't do that. Don't talk about that. We talking about his collaborations if that's the case. Because if that's the case, his collaborations go like this. He had started out with the Reebok ventilators. He started out with 2 of those. Then he had the low Reebok, not the classic, but I forgot what it's called. That's just the leather Reebok, if I'm remiss on that. Then he goes from there, goes to Nike, has about 3 or 4 Cortezes. The because that was when he was Kung Fu Kenny, right?
Yeah.
To which he was actually supposed to have an Air Force One release, but during that damn series, but they scrapped that shit, and then he wound up wearing some Chuck Taylors, white ones.
Like I said, he always on some West Coast shit.
I'm in here.
I understand, but bro,
I'm in here.
It's trash,
So
bro.
did he win that? Would he have won that battle? Shit, no. Because
No, he's not winning that.
Who's not happy to have a mic? First of all, I think if you asking me, the best OVO Drake collaboration, particularly with Jordan, was the OVO 10, the white one. In my opinion, I just said in my opinion. So you can't take.
I mean, I got him, but I want them fours. Drake, if you listening,
he ain't listening.
please, bro. You know,
Probably getting his air braided somewhere. But
shit, he probably doing a lot more than that.
so how do you view the Nike Shox now? You just view them as just like you still just view them as
Yeah, that's me. I don't give a damn what you wear.
because 2 L's was handed out that night, one to Drake and one to the sneaker culture, because now that's a shoe that motherfuckers is gonna get jumped over.
I don't think that.
I think that's a possibility.
Well, maybe on the West Coast. And that
Yeah,
shit
not
ain't
out here.
happening over here.
Not out here. No,
Ain't nobody's checking for no damn Shox. I promise you. You don't
No.
gonna sit.
not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
On the other things, J Tips.
Hold on. Now, next phase, I need y'all to like and comment Drake and Lamar and the previous topic, the Nike innovations. I need y'all to comment on those because we'll respond. Definitely Carl will. I will as well. And Uncle Mike will as well. Go.
J Tips has been he been on a little bit of a roll lately.
What?
And
A little bit?
Yeah, he been slamming the gears. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh,
Between him,
that was crazy.
no,
bro.
it's slamming the gears.
Yo, it's not
Like he in a Porsche.
It's not like
the
he-
mashing out.
it's like
I
up
don't
there with
understand.
getting blasted.
Yo. Now listen, yeah, bro, we not doing that. Condolences. Yo.
Dude.
See, that's God. That is God.
definitely
See
the
that?
Lord.
Don't even
That's
bring it up.
God.
Don't even bring it up.
That's God.
Don't bring it up, but
Condolences.
Don't bring it up.
that wasn't me. That was the New York Post. That's their fault on that one. But J Tips leaked his sneaks, which is
Yo, we gonna get canceled before we even really get
no, we
started.
not because we too dope of people. J Tips leaked his sneaks. He leaked the Pro Grid Omni 9s and the Shadow 6,000.
6,000, yeah.
He leaked those pictures coming up
In Paris.
in Paris. But during that same time frame, he had on his Matrix because I'm not gonna hold you.
The Matrix. Is
I'm not gonna
fire.
hold you. Like
That's the one. That's the burgundy ones, right?
yes,
Mike?
the little burgundy
burgundy
ones.
ones, they
But
fire,
the crazy part is like since his first collaboration with Saucony, he honestly he doing it. I can't say nothing against that like at all. First of all, he's the bomb rapper in my opinion, and I said this to you earlier. Like his last one was a little bit ago, probably like 2-3 years ago.
What's last what?
His last album.
Mixtape.
Was it mixtape? I count it as album because one's on iTunes. That's an album. to me.
22, I think.
All right, 22, 21, around that time frame. And I still bang that shit to this day. I haven't listened to it in a little bit, but I like weekly, I listen to it. But the fact that, he's New York based and he's taking Saucony by the horns, and Saucony, that shit started in Kutztown. A lot of people think that shit started in New York. Nah, son.
Good sound?
son.
Kutztown.
Really?
Kutztown.
I thought it was. 'Cause when I heard Saucony, I thought it was like Coney Island.
No, Saucony is basically it's sock on knee. So that's how you say that.
Oh, okay.
That's how you say that. But it started in Kutztown. Now I think they moved to like Boston. I'm not really sure, but I know that's why when I said last a couple weeks ago that shoe is a Philly shoe because you can see how it got down here. Like that ain't nothing to play with. That's real shit. But the fact that Tips is out here like displaying these shoes like on feet, he's like what 2 shoes ahead of us because that shoe don't come out till like August. The Omni 9 and the Shadow, the 6,000 don't come out
You
till
said you was
August.
waiting for the Omni 9s, right, man?
I
I'm waiting for all of them.
Yeah, I'm waiting for all of them.
But I remember when you said
I'm right now.
you posted the what you call you said
new,
that we still waiting for
the new sneakers that are coming out are Pro Grid Omni 9s.
Right.
And then after that, the ones he leaked in Paris were the Matrixes.
I need the Matrix.
I need both. I need three because
I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I want a pair of girls, but the girls that he been coming out with, that he been wearing, them Jones is
purple
goofy.
one,
The
the
purple
fusion
Jones,
ones, yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, you can't wear that like every day.
Oh,
But that, when he opened his mouth and I seen it, I said, yo, them Jones,
different,
that's
yeah.
different.
They different.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not on
What,
some
you
weird
talking
shit.
about the
Grills,
grill,
the actual
grill.
grills. Yeah.
I fucks with the pink grill. Like, yo, he different. Like, the name Savior suits him. Like, and I'm not against that at all. Like, at first I didn't understand like where you're going with it, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It wasn't until he described the Matrix shoe to where I said, "Oh shit!" Like the Matrix shoe that people think that's a new Saucony, and I'm like, nah, that shit was from 2000. His inspiration for it was the Easter eggs he used to make as a kid, like his old Easter eggs.
That shit makes sense.
Then on
Yeah,
top of
yeah,
that,
when I see
the
the
dots
side.
inside the Saucony logo, that's for the Giants. But the crazy part about that is, like, he imagined it as if it was something from Ralph Lauren. So go back and put all that shit together. That's his mind doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know nobody else's mind that's working like that. Other people's working different. Like the like every other creator that I've seen, I'm not saying they do the same shit, but I'm saying this, their minds are working and they're giving you something totally different. So it makes, for me now, that shoe and his creative process is something totally different. Whether it's from the hats to the t-shirts to the pins to,
we really
to the
appreciate
music.
him right now. Yeah.
I appreciate him.
Yeah,
like,
he by far my favorite designer.
and the fact that,
by far.
like, do you think, like, what do you think of him, like, carrying Saucony? Are you thinking he's actually carrying them? Because personally, I think he's doing it.
That's without question. Right?
He's doing that. Like you're not checking for Saucony at all unless he does what he does, particularly with his vibrant colors. And he's not picking like your regular colors. He's picking secondary colors. Like most people go, well, I'm gonna get the black with the white, but I'm gonna put white stripes in it. I haven't seen a black and white shoe from him yet. I don't think he's thinking like that. Cause like it was a couple pictures that I seen online. He's holding up the color swatches. And I'm like, this motherfucker went to Lowe's. Like he got the scheme. Like, and it's not like he's using like different fabrics. The Matrix is made like a fitted cap, like a 5950. Bro, come on now.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Everybody picks their materials. Like, sometimes they do. I hate saying that. I'm sorry, retraction. Some people get to pick their materials and what they get to use from, and it's also all in front of them. I don't think he has any carte blanche. I think he's like, whatever I want to do, I'm doing it. I just got to pick the model I want to touch. Like, I'm not saying there won't be no time we might have his own, actual Saucony, where he might call it the Savior X 6000. If he called it that, I'm telling you right now.
He probably already got it in the works. I ain't even gonna lie to
I'm
you.
not questioning that because it's
He
moving.
probably already got it in the works.
But everything he's touched, it moves.
I'm pretty sure, I ain't gonna hold you, New Balance is probably kicking themselves or something. Because it's too many.
I can say that, but you can say this.
I would have gripped him up from all the things that he's been doing.
New York is not afraid of color at all. And like,
I mean,
he ain't afraid to touch colors, bro.
Neither is Chicago.
No. I ain't saying that. You know what?
I think it's not comparable.
They
will wear lime green Timbs.
All right, hold on.
It's hard. Yeah, it's a Harlem thing, but I mean, uptown. I mean,
hold on. So is it? I smell it. Do I smell it? The debate? Do I feel that coming? Do you feel this? Because I feel like it's coming. Who you taking in the debate?
I gotta take J Tips.
You got tips.
That'd been my favorite.
That's your boy. I ain't gonna hold you. That's your boy.
Got him on right now.
Who you got?
Joe FreshGoods.
You got JFG. All right. I'm
always been Joe.
I'm taking baklava. I'm taking Action Bronson. I'm in this joint.
I even like what you said.
I'm glad you didn't say Salehi because Salehi's just a different.
No, that's a different animal.
He's just a designer. Like,
so right
I
now,
don't think that would be fair.
yeah,
it's not. So you got two rappers and an actual designer, right? Is Joe FreshGoods? He's not a rapper, right?
No,
not
he's an actual designer.
All right, so you got two rappers and a designer.
yeah.
His designs have been, I don't know, because Action Bronson, y'all seen the new shoe that's getting ready to come out?
The lime green, the Scorpions.
No, Not those.
Oh, the
He got the ones that he said
I
his
know what you're
foot
talking
was
about.
not properly.
It's too
Oh, you
big
talking about
to
the,
model them.
Yeah.
You
They're
talking about
actual
the
like trainer. They look like a run.
oh my God, what are you talking?
I'm gonna look it up.
Damn, is the New Balance is the rugged Joan? Now I'm gonna look it up too.
I forget the name, but he said that his shoe, his foot is not the best to put it on. So what he did was he took a picture of the sneaker, and it looks like a cross trainer. It's pretty nice. I ain't gonna hold you. It's something different. I'm always into something different. So the color scheme is kind of his schemes of lime green, gray, and a little bit of blue with the brown.
Hold on.
It looks good though. No bullshit. It's brand new.
The brand new Joan, he had it on. I know exactly what you're talking about because I was like, when do they come out?
Yeah, I think that's the next move.
The Minimus
I'm pretty
Trail.
sure.
That's what they call it.
Yeah,
Minimus
yeah,
Trail.
yeah.
They fire. I ain't gonna hold you.
So right now, you're like I said, getting to it. Who gonna lead this off? Because right now,
Well, I mean, we can have a debate, but
this ain't no debate. I'm crushing y'all.
Joe FreshGoods he's been doing this a little longer than all of them.
Yeah, but if he doing a little longer and
He hasn't had no layoffs. I can't.
two other people that concentrate on other shit, because right now I can't pigeonhole J Tips. I can pigeonhole JFG. Joe FreshGoods, that is. I can pigeonhole him. I can put him in one spot. You're a designer. You can't do nothing else. But these other two, you can't put them in any other place. Now
They're trying to step into his lane.
Now, but with J Tips,
FreshGoods design, bro. His leads, the stuff that he puts together. I ain't gonna hold you. Did y'all see his face mask, John? I don't want to call it a baklava because it was knitted. Yeah, the JFG. With the color scheme on it, and then with the fur was coming. That shit was fire.
but
Like his whole.
but Action.
He has this like teddy bear situation that he's trying to give off to. I like everybody on this joint. Like, don't get me wrong. Action Bronson, that shit that he's actually doing now with the sneakers.
Bro, Action Bronson's
His
an
color
animal.
schemes have been pretty good.
Action Bronson's an animal.
It's been pretty good. Like,
He's an animal.
but these people are all artists at the end of the day.
But they're different animals and different beasts.
They are.
Like Action Bronson. Action Bronson he's a rapper. He's a chef. He's a weightlifter. He's a sneaker designer. And he's an author.
Don't forget
He's an author.
chiropractor. Don't forget
He's
that.
a chiropractor. He's an author. Like, the man can do whatever you see fit. The man,
Splash.
he's a fucking wrestler. He wrestled.
Splash.
And he wrestled in New Balances.
Splash.
At the end of the day, like, you can't sit him down nowhere without like going like, yo, hey, he different. On top of that, like, the shoes, like, when it comes down to his shoes, like, I don't know if you've seen his GQ interview. You can tell by what he said. He's not just giving you a shoe, and he's different because all the new baklavas are completely different in design. Like, all of them, whether it's the fabric they use to the shoelaces, completely different.
So same with the tips.
Okay, I ain't questioning that. But I'm saying this. But with Action, he's giving you a piece of him. That man treat. So he got so mad that when his Adidas boots, remember he came out with some boots, probably what
Yeah, somebody sold them.
the friends and family boots. He got mad. There was two of them, and he got mad because somebody sold them. That lets me know that's a part of you. That ain't just something you just out here doing just for money. That's you. I'm not saying J Tips wouldn't get mad if somebody resold his shoe. I'm saying he probably would care a little bit less because he's like, come up with something else. He like, no, I'm gonna scrap this idea. I don't even want to do this shit no more.
The thing with Tips is, and the reason why I'm a big fan of how Tips is J Tips is humble beginnings, right? He started off working retail at Foot Locker. That's like, so to go from working at Foot Locker to now having your own sneaker is basically living the dream. It's full circle, right?
Yeah.
On top of, I feel like other than Joe FreshGoods, I feel like J Tips has complete autonomy over whatever sneaker he's gonna pick.
I think he has that just as well.
As opposed to like Action Bronson, where it's like New Balance is gonna tell you, oh no, we're picking a 1906 this year, so you have to design a 1906
R.
A 1906 R. You know what I mean? Or a 2002. You know what I mean? And J Tip says, "No, I'm gonna go do a Matrix that came out 24 years ago and nobody was even thinking of."
I don't think it's like that with FreshGoods. I think he's been picking and moving his own way.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like Joe FreshGoods has total autonomy too because he picked that trail, the 50 with the 584, whatever it was. But the thing is, so that's how they're comparable. And the difference between Tips and Joe FreshGoods is Tips hasn't missed.
Right, he has not, but Joe has. Joe has missed. You even said it.
How many models does he have now?
He has a lot, yeah. So he's bound to miss. It's bound to miss.
Okay. I was just saying. Listen, I ain't got nothing against JFG. I fucks with JFG, but if you put me in a lineup and say pick which shoe, it's not by popular demand that I'm going to slide towards Action Bronson. I naturally gravitate to what he's doing. Yeah. Like from the books to the matter of fact, he had a whole pop-up restaurant where he was cooking for people. Who else is doing that, bro?
I was mad about that.
Exactly. Like, I'm not saying Tips ain't doing that.
I pay for him.
And he's still coming out with albums. And he's still putting his homies on. I'm not saying Tips ain't doing it. I'm not saying Tip. I ain't saying you ain't doing that. I'm saying, bro.
No, they all are. They all
Y'all
are.
all the shit, respectively.
Joe FreshGoods, his commercial. Remember the commercials they be having? That's Squad doing
outside,
it. Yeah, the outside and all that. Yeah, that's all Squad. So,
but shout out to Tips. I got to give Tips credit too because
you gotta give them all.
Or the collaborator Jason Faustino, Filipino boy, fire. Fire.
Everybody here.
I gotta rock with it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hold you. These people right now, they're keeping us glued to the secret game because everything has been reimagined and this and that.
Right.
These people are the people that we're checking for.
Right.
Now.
But see, the thing is,
not checking for nothing else. No more.
One dude is taking
I can't solidify just one. I mean, me personally, you put every sneaker in front of me. From what I've seen from them, I want it all.
I don't think
I already grabbed two of the action. I grabbed the Rose Waters. I'm trying to get my hands on the Scorpions. Like
I don't think that they have you can't give like the fact that there were New Balance two of them were New Balance and one of them was Saucony. I think with them they're in their respective corners. I really think so.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying if they was with Nike it'd be 10 times better because you know how this shit would go. It would not go the way it is because Nike ain't designed that way. Nike gives you and they put your name on the shit and that's you. Yeah. But the fact that like the shit that they're putting out is such great quality, and like you haven't. How many pairs of Saucony have you had in your life?
Right now, I probably
no. I'm talking about before you bought it.
Before Tips.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe one.
And that was off the humble where your pop was trying.
And that was Shadow 6000.
Yep.
For school.
And guess what? He's coming right back out. How many Sauconys did you have? 4. I've had 0. I was not looking at Saucony until I might have been on the phone. I might have been on the phone with both of y'all and went and you was like, yo, these J Tips. I'm thinking the rapper. I'm like, he came out with something new. So I go on, Apple and look for the album. I don't see nothing there. Y'all showed me this shoe. They got zebra stripes, flowers. I'm like, pink soles. I'm like, yeah, that's me. And I dive right the fuck in and I get them. Now, that in itself was, and I didn't even put 2 and 2 together because y'all remember I was like, I didn't know like this was the same dude. I was like, this is the same dude. Once I went and found his website and saw that he was putting out hats, I was like, yo, this is the same boy. Like, hell yeah. Like, I fucks with him heavy.
I didn't know what G-Tips was before Ken. Keep it 100.
So
before Ken, I didn't know.
Listen.
I didn't know he was a rapper.
People at the table, if y'all would care to do so, join in this conversation with us. Like, comment, subscribe, but definitely leave a comment below. We will definitely respond to you. So we're going to end pretty well. What's your top 5 sneaker release so far this year?
Okay. It's got to be the Kyrie Antoines. Travis Scott.
The yellow ones?
He definitely. Yeah.
What are you talking about? The Canaries?
The Rose Waters. That's another one. Nina Chanel Jordan 3s. It's a lot.
Futuros?
So far, it's been coming out of Futuros.
I forgot I even had those.
What else?
And he's sitting in the box. Like I ain't even take him out.
Bro, like I got so much shit to just be coming in the door. I don't even know what the fuck is going on anymore. Kith, I'm still waiting for my Kith Adidas that made the wears.
Okay.
That was a good pickup. Shit.
Uncle Mike.
My fault. Yeah, we forgot about Cobes. Them GGs.
It's cool. No. But you got your top 5.
Yeah, so far.
Not everything that came out. Mike, what's your top 5?
So top 5, definitely Nina Chanel's.
Okay.
Canary Travs. The girl dads. Yeah, Kobe girl dads. What else? Oh, Rose Waters. And it's yet to come. Them J tips in August.
You can't do that.
I can.
No.
I'm getting them.
No, I know. I'm saying that's released before.
That's released. Oh, okay.
Because I'm not saying, nigga, I'm gonna have them too. So, what you think? We might have to take the trip out to New York. Get blasted.
We haven't done. I apologize again.
They don't know about that. Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna understand.
So my top 5 in reverse order: the Adidas Bad Bunny Gazelle, the blue ones with the gum sole. Them things was sitting right. I couldn't let them just sit there. Air Max 1 Jackie Robinson. The fact that like the details on them, like when you get them in hand, is a whole different beast. Because like the heel, the midsole from the heel to the top of the shoe, where the toe cap is at, is a hard white line to signify the baseline. And it's like a navy blue with gold trim. It's a flat out dope shoe. I love it. The leather, nothing short of amazing. Action Bronson 906s, 6Rs, the Rose Waters, and the Medusas. I mean, not the Medusas, the Azul.
Azules.
Yeah, I fucks with those. My Grail, Air Jordan 17 Lightning. The packaging is what it is on that packaging. Suitcase came in. It took me back to a time where I'm like, damn, life was sweet. All I do is ask my mom for the money, and that was it. And then Slahy, Bembry's, Crocs. That sneaker is so unique.
Are you talking about the Junipers?
Junipers, yes. It's so unique. Like, I'm not saying I've never seen nothing like that, but for Croc to come out with something like that and make me want it.
We waited long enough, right? Right? We waited long enough.
Yeah. And then my 1A would be the Nike SB Futura. That's a pretty shoe from top to bottom. Even the laces is bad as fuck. Like,
also, I forgot the Black Balvins, Rios.
What would I call them?
I like them. I like them.
What did I call them? But I ain't call them.
You called them
Jay Blabbins. Let me get the Blabbins. It's like the Blabbins. Listen, people at the table, give us your top 5 favorite sneak. Leave it in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the table. From Listen, thank y'all for tuning in. From my table to yours, Light and Willie, aka Philly Sneaker King, RBD. Like and subscribe. Come back to the table. Peace.
Hey, make sure y'all subscribe to Soul Table, hit the like button, do all them fancy things, and drop a comment too. If y'all enjoy it and you haven't made it this far into the video and haven't subscribed yet, come on, bro, hit the subscribe button. What are you doing?